24-12. Woo! You know what? I think James Harden can make all of us a little bit dizzy trying to watch what he does out there on the court. And favorite part of his game for me is because you think he's looking to facilitate, and then he's like, I might as well just shoot this one. Stage Donna thought that he was out there in his ASU skippies tonight. Is that what you saw?
Yeah, I saw. He was. You know what? James Harden, when you have three players that are playing extremely well, any player can get going. And so it started out with PG, the way he played, and James Harden within that system was facilitating.
Corey, he is the system.
He is the system.
If you want to doubt that, watch the highlights. No, I know you're not.
You know, most people who didn't know exactly what he was talking about.
Go to basketball.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't understand the comment. But James Harden, he does it all. You know, when you think about trying to get players going, PG had 33, Kawhi had 30. Norman Powell had 13.
Here comes a dagger.
And James Harden, making plays when it counts. And this is the type of guy that you want on your team. He does a lot of talking that, in my opinion, is between Russell Westbrook and James Harden as far as the vocal leaders on his team. And they're orchestrating how the game is going. You know, at one point, he was talking to Kawhi Leonard, hey, this is where you're supposed to go. Kawhi said, hey, I'm waiting on a double team. So when you have players that have high basketball IQ, they're going to get the job done. And you got to get a lot of credit to Lawrence Frank and his staff about making this trade to bring James Harden here, because the entire world thought that they were crazy. But when you think about the game and you talk to Jerry West and all the staff that understands how he can bring so much to this team, you're starting to see it, and it's amazing to watch.
22 points and 11 assists. And James Harden said, I'm bringing the facilitator to the Clippers, and that is exactly what we have seen. Let's talk a little bit about Devin Booker tonight, who probably felt a little bit like a one-man band, because Kevin Durant was not a part of the festivities. Bradley Beal is back. He pitched in. No disrespect to him, but for Devin Booker, came off one of his worst shooting nights of the season. He dropped 10 points on Portland the other night. And really became inspired. That second quarter, we saw 11 points, 19 in the third quarter, really made a game of it, finished with 35.
He's a very, very tough competitor. And when you watch Devin Booker play, he never gives up, ever when he's playing. Despite if he's having a bad shoot night, he's going to stay consistent. He's going to play with a sense of urgency, with physicality during the game. And early on, when you're down by so much, someone has to step up. It's either Bradley Beal or Devin Booker. And he said, hey, I'm going to put it on my shoulders, and I'm going to try to help this team. I'm trying to will this team to win. And they're still missing, you know, their major focal point in Kevin Durant. But when you get him back, and if Devin, as well as Bradley Beal, if they can continue to mesh, and it's going to take time, very, very similar to the Clippers when you're trying to build continuity and you're integrating players back in the lineup. They're trying to integrate Bradley Beal back in, and then it's going to be the same for Kevin Durant. But this is a very talented team. You still have to be cautious of them when you play.
Yeah, we're going to see him next Monday. Let's see if we get Kevin Durant as well. We're going to get a completely different look. Time for Call Your Shot Payoff, presented by CarMax. Clippers bench will outscore the Suns bench by at least 10 points. This was very